When I tell people I've never played Hearthstone before, they don't quite believe me. I'm a massive card game fan. People like my brother, my best friend from university, have all been big Hearthstone fans and told me to play it many times, but until now, I had not done that. So thank you very much to Hearthstone and Activision Blizzard for sponsoring today's video. Play Hearthstone now for free. Click the link in the description to download. Showdown in the Badlands expansion is out now, and it is a great time to get into the game if you're a new or returning player, because these catch-up packs are saucy. All right, welcome to Hearthstone, ladies and gents. It's my first time here too. I've always heard things about the new player experience for Hearthstone not being super positive, but I was incredibly pleasantly surprised by my experience with Hearthstone. I have got a huge collection already as a new player due to a big new feature they've added called Catchup Packs, and this new feature was introduced with the latest expansion. Showdown in the Badlands is the new expansion for Hearthstone, and it includes new cards and keywords. And while these new cards and mechanics are super interesting, the Catchup Packs in particular are fantastic for the future of the game. They're great for new and returning players. In the words of the developers, these are game-changing packs with a variable number of cards in them, up to 50, to catch you up to the new expansion, end quote. So these catch-up packs, basically, depending on how complete your collection is, you're going to get more cards in them. If you're like me and a brand new player, you're going to be getting over 1,000 cards from these catch-up packs. And these aren't just 1,000 bad cards, no. These catch-up packs can get you legendary cards in, and in fact, you're guaranteed to be getting legendaries as part of your catch-up pack. So really, really quite extraordinary how many cards I've got in my collection as a brand new player. Open packs. I have 111 packs to open, guys. Shall we?
2,000 years later.
Let's open one of these. These are the new expansion packs, if I'm not mistaken. Catch-up cards. Wow, so many cards, 50 cards. To see them, too many to see here. See them in your collection. So we get catch-up cards. That's pretty cool. Because I'm a newer player. There we go. 17 times 50. That was that. It's a lot. 700. That's what I thought. We have a lot of new cards. In fact, after around 7 hours of gameplay, I've been able to mount very serious competitive meta decks without any trouble. And I have no doubt that I will be able to get to the legend rank as a free-to-play player. I got all these catch-up packs. Let's not forget as well, I did get those packs from Activision Blizzard as part of the sponsorship. They did give me a few extra. But I managed to acquire 10,000 arcane dust. Now, part of that is because I got quite lucky in my packs, and my very kind Twitch chat told me if I type in refund into the search bar here, it's going to pop up with all the cards in my collection which recently have been nerfed, and therefore I was able to disenchant for full value, and there was quite a few in there. So that's a really nice idea. If there is a patch recently, that's going to be a great time for your catch-up packs. Make sure you search refund, because there's going to be some cards in the mix there which you're going to have in your collection, and you're going to be able to scrap for full dust value. Disenchant is the word we use in Hearthstone. So that is a really good pro tip to get even more resources if you're getting back into Hearthstone in 2024. So yeah, this is definitely quite overwhelming for a newer player, like seeing so much new stuff, but I mean, it's good that they give you a bunch of stuff, right? All right, I kind of just want to build my own deck from scratch. The deck building experience in Hearthstone is really interesting. I thought I would be quite overwhelmed by the sheer amount of cards, particularly cards that are very old and might not necessarily be very competitive before, but I found it to be quite manageable. However, I did have the luxury of having my wonderful Twitch chat holding my hand through the experience. Thanks for sitting with the deck builder and helping out. I appreciate it very much. However, Activision Blizzard have kind of thought ahead of that and also introduced another fantastic feature for new and returning players, and these are called the loaner decks. Try out these decks and choose one to keep after time expires. So there's 6 different decks, and for the first week after you get back into Hearthstone, you're going to be able to be testing all of these out as much or as little as you want. You can see the deck info here, the different lists. Each one has 2 or 3 legendaries available, and they're all pretty damn decent. In fact, the deck that I ended up building myself is very, very similar to this Titanic Traps deck, and these decks are definitely going to be good enough to get you pretty high up in the ladder. This was the deck I was playing for the vast majority of the time. In fact, I only tried this one Hunter Leader. I wanted those quick wins. I was really impressed overall with the deck building experience. It was pretty damn accessible. The legendary cards really impressed me. In particular, of course, you can only include a single copy, but then I just quickly found lots of really interesting synergies. For example, this Kraken card, which when you play lots of spells is going to deal 5 damage, and also this card Trinket Tracker, which draws 1-cost spells. And then this deck just had a whole bunch of 1-cost spells. Really fun. I really did enjoy it, and I'm definitely excited to be checking out other archetypes in the future. And I think these loner decks are going to be a great way for me to try out some other tools and other decks. And I am going to make an attempt to get to legendary without spending a single penny. So make sure you subscribe for that and look forward to that video in the near future. All right, so we're going to go Hunter. Quick Shot seems good. Let's include it ×2. There's a lot of cards to get through, isn't there? Where are the minions, bruv? After use your hero power, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. That could be good. Oh, it's a legendary, so we'll definitely put it in. Dr. Boom. Yeah. I've heard about this one because Dr. Doom has like a very similar ability, right? Is Dr. Boom good? I'll put him in because I've heard of him. All right, let's go with this. This is the deck. We'll just take it for a spin. You've got some Hunter legendaries. Okay, we'll go back into the deck builder in a wee bit. I imagine we're gonna win pretty easily though. Oh, this is famous last words. Famous last words. So the deck builder experience, so far, pretty decent. It wasn't too overwhelming, although I am like an experienced card game player, right? I could also see us getting rid of Quick Shot, to be honest. Just try and find some minions. Oh my god, Quick Shot, just what I always wanted. So obviously as an aggro player, to be skipping a turn feels pretty bad. Yeah, what they said. Alright, let's just go straight to the face. It's not started off well here, has it? Okay, so this is some kind of weapon. Right, it's giving their leader attack. I see. So, deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion. Repeat this with 1 less damage. I mean, this does kill both of their cards, so it's not completely terrible. Just go to face again. Okay. I have 4 mana, so maybe I just spend... Spend that. I kind of want to go back to the deck builder already, guys. Start fresh. I have no minions, bruv. Right, so this has Divine Shield. First time this minion takes damage, ignore it.
This is not what we stood for.
And where do you think my mana should be kind of capping out with this deck? Like, what's my highest cost card that I should be playing, do you guys think?
In life, mana. Job done. In death, blood.
I have confidence in your card game experience. Thanks. I think, to be fair, considering it's our first ever attempt, we're not doing too bad so far. I think my curve needs to be a bit higher. Okay. It's an engine. Right, thanks. It's like an ongoing ability almost. I have a lot more cards in hand than our opponent.
The gates are open.
Oh, that's unfortunate. This card, Aerosmith, I really want to get another copy of. We have one of them. Alright, job done. Yo, JHT! Good to see you, mate. Oh god. We're weak. We are very weak. Let's attack face with that. And then we can deal 5 damage. Look at the plays! I really do this, chat. I'm a pro gamer. I should have played this first, though. I just didn't do the maths on my mana. Hog! Dr. Boom popped off. Well, actually, I didn't do that much, but... Let's go! That was satisfying, but I want to build the deck again and see if we can improve it. Oh, baby. That was a lot of fun. So far, I'm enjoying the game. Thanks again to Activision Blizzard for sponsoring today's video, and play Hearthstone now for free. Click the link to download. Showdown in the Badlands expansion is out now.